There's nothing we will not see in this country. Imagine that a state government is owing a lot of money just to act like he's working in the state. And guess what? The results of the students of that state were not released. Remember that the Waec, that is the West African Examination Council, have refused to release the results of a particular state in Nigeria where the governor is owing Waec. They are owing the West African Examination Council money because the government actually paid for all the students. It's not like those states do not have the money, but I think maybe perhaps they are waiting for federal government to actually do it because maybe they are also APC states and they have somewhere the money is coming from that the money has not really come out from. And now the students are the ones suffering it while other students are seeing their results over 3 to 4 days now. This state, the student from this state, not have opened or seen their results online. They've gone online and there has been nothing right there. This is so poor. This is so bad. This is so pathetic because the government of the day does not even want the people to see the light of the day. Imagine a governor now, he says he paid for everybody, but guess what? This is what the people are facing. None of the students can actually see their results. And schools have resumed where children will begin to register for schools. And once that time elapses, that means these children did not write WAEC, which will be very, very poor and very bad. Anyway, more details I'll bring to you as to what really happened. But before then, guys, please ensure that you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. Yes, which state is this happening from? Who is the governor, and why did he allow this to happen to the students in his state, especially when they call the state the land of knowledge and also the land of honor? It says that breaking anxiety grips Ekiti candidates as Waec withholds 2020 results. Yes, parents and candidates who sat for the 2020 West African Examination Council Waec are currently in a state of anxiety as the examination body withheld the results of all candidates that sat for it in all public schools in Ekiti State. Parents and their children who besieged cyber cafes to check and print their results were disappointed as they were told that the results are yet to be released. Waec had on Sunday, November 1, announced via its official Twitter handle that the results will be released on Monday, November 2nd. The examination was taken between August 17, 2020 and September 12, and the council was expected to release the results on October 27 to 45 days after. The candidates and their parents got more incensed by the rumors flying around on social media that the results were withheld due to Governor Kayode Fayemi's government's indebtedness to Waec. It was being widely rumored that the state is still owing several millions of naira, being the free Waec fee declared on all students in public schools by Fayemi as part of his free education policy. The state government has been paying the Waec fee of all students in public schools since the inception of his Fayemi's second tenure in 2018, and one of the parents said the government must have pity on these children who had to stay at home for months before the examination was written. They must please look for ways to sort out whatever caused this unwholesome development, because many of the candidates will use the results for university admission. We plead and beg that the government must do this very fast. But when contacted, the Commissioner for Information, Mr. Akin Omole, dosed the tension of debunking the allegation that the state indebtedness to Waec necessitated the withholding of the results. Omole clarified that the results were put on hold owing to computation mistakes made by Waec and not because of debt. The seizure was caused by a mistake made in some of the ways the results were computed. The issue of Ekiti owing money doesn't arise. It was a blatant lie. The government immediately contacted Waec and intended apologies to the state. We appeal to our candidates and parents not being ruffled by this. The government is handling the issue with all seriousness. Going by what Waec said, the results will be released either on Thursday or Friday this week. Well, guys, you can see obviously that This perhaps is a controversy, but at least, like Nigerians would say, that there is always an iota of truth in whatever it is. How can the results of government schools be withheld? Remember that it was specifically said that it was government schools results that were withheld. Those in private school did not experience this. It is only those in government schools owned by the government that are suffering this. Can we really say that indeed the government was really owing and decided to pay now and is promising every student that, in the next few days that the results will be out? This is Nigeria, anything is possible, because those that wrote their exams from private schools did not experience this. So when you sit down to think about things like this, you begin to see that indeed there are some truth in all of this, though no government would actually agree that it was because they were owing that body. They were owing Waec. That was why the student results were withheld. Somehow they want to prove that, yes, we can afford free education. He paid for all government schools students for the Waec free of charge, that they should go and write their exams. And after writing their exams, now their results are not out. And there have been rumors flying that the state government is owing a lot of money to this body. That is why the results of the students were not being released. And those in private schools, those private school owners, the students in their schools, their results were released. So really, who is telling the truth and who is lying? Remember that remember that the Commissioner of Information debunked the rumor that the government was not in any way indebted to Waec, that was not what actually necessitated the withholding of the results. He was making clarifications and saying that it was just a computation mistake made by Waec and not because of debt. How come it happened to only public schools? It did not happen to those in private schools. Why is that? That is exactly one thing we should keep asking ourselves. And the government also, they said the government actually contacted Waec and it tendered apologies to the states. We don't know how true this is, because Waec has actually said they actually wrote an apology letter back to the government of the state that all of these are not true, that it was their mistake. What do you expect? Do you expect them to say the government was actually owing them, or what? So it is really so funny how things are going these days. Things are actually going haywire in Nigeria these days, and really, we don't know who can really stop this madness that is going on. So, my people, that is it from here. We hope that the result of these innocent children are being released to them so that they can use it to, go to school. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to drop your comments and give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye.